Right. Let's see, make sure it's coming through. That is awfully low. I mean, it's just for... Let me adjust my mic a little more. Try that, baby. That's a bit better. Alright, hello there everybody. I am, well, the name at the minute is No Good Cell, but that'll be getting changed when I can. I am excelling failure. Yeah. The name for that there is simple. It's because I feel everything, so I thought I'd just use it as name and embrace the failure. So anyway, welcome to Monster Hunter Rise. We're just doing a bit of fun on it. I'm just learning the game. So I am pretty shitty at it at the minute. I'm joined here with, well, I believe, well, let me think, what's his name again? Well, that there is a Sonetta, I believe it is. Sonetta or Sonetta, I can't remember what I named him. And I believe that is Jake or Nico, I can't remember. It's one or the other. Anyway, we're just going to be doing some hunts. I'm not doing online hunts yet because I don't feel that I'm good enough yet to go into them. I'm going to try out the sword and shield. I've tried the gun lance, it's quite fun to use. I've tried the great sword, it's not too bad, it's actually okay. I've also tried the heavy and light bow guns. I actually really enjoy both of them, they're actually quite fun to use. Then I've also tried the bow, which honestly I wasn't that keen on. But yeah, so let's go and feel the killer and probably get our arse kicked. We're on to the 3-star missions at the minute, but we're also going to be probably doing some expeditions, maybe just to kind of get used to what we're doing. So we'll go do an expedition first. So first, let's get Mill. Mill I usually use because I'm using sword and shield is this one here. Dango Polisher speeds up the weapons sharpening. Dango Feet stops me from getting knocked on my arse. And Dango Defender just damage at times when I take damage. Has a low chance of doing it. I do love the animations when they're cooking stuff. And the funny thing is, each of the places have like their own different ways of cooking. So they do. There we go. They all have a chance to activate. It's not guaranteed. Right. Right. So it is Soneri and Nick. Sorry, not Nico. Nick. Right. So as you can see out there, we have the urgent quests, the Philip Frenzy, village progress. 2 ways of playing this game. Village quests are more single player stuff, and if you go over into the hub, which is this part over here, if you're doing quests in there, it's considered basically multiplayer stuff. So I do want to get friends together to play it. I think it'd be a lot of fun when you're playing it with a group of ones. But as of now, I don't really have many people that's playing this game, so I'm kind of just playing about myself. Let's go on an expedition. First of all, I want to get used to the sword and shield before. That's our target we're going for there in the next mission. The one on the left side. He's actually pretty damn tough. But we're going to go to... Screw it, we'll just go there. If we can beat him here, then we can beat him in the actual mission as well. So we're going to try sword and shield. I haven't used it much. We've got the sleep one equipped at the minute. So that's what we're going to try. I do sleep. I believe Zanetti is poison, I think he has a chance to inflict. And I believe that Nick has a chance to paralyze with their attacks. So let's just get on with it, I guess. The reason why I like doing expeditions is to learn the weapons. There's no field and stuff, and plus you don't have a time limit or anything. You're just basically work away and then you just finish it whenever you decide you want to finish it. Which I think's pretty decent. Let's take a demon drug as well. And our weapon's sharpened at the minute. Let's take flash bombs ready. Right, let's go, I guess, just go hunting and gather up stuff and learn how this weapon works. You can try it in training, but there's only so much training can teach you. You know, you're sometimes better off just going and learning. Oh, I'd say the expeditions is the best for learning, because in the expeditions at least you have a chance to learn how they work and you're actually doing it on living things, whereas if you do it in the training, it's just a standard, like a standard thing that doesn't move. So, you know, I find it's better just to go into the expeditions. You don't lose anything. I believe you have as many retries as you want in the expeditions, so it's handy that way. And honestly, I kind of am digging the sword and shield at the minute, because I like how the sword and shield is fast, and plus you can actually use items when you defend with it as well, instead of having to put your weapon away. And you can also, well, it's easier for me to explain it, to show it than explain it. Let's go take on, I think Rabbit Dude will go try to take on. He's actually quite a challenge. I actually think he's pretty tough, because I ran into him. Oh, fishing. Nah, we'll leave it for now. We'll come back to do a bit more fishing another time. So the two games that I kind of been playing a bit, well, I actually haven't really been on it much, is DBD and this. I want to get Wilds when I can afford to get it. I am also down in the process of downloading Monster Hunter World as well, because I have that. There he is. So let's go hunt. See, usually if you have with this weapon here, you can actually do that. You can use your weapon, your items, as you are blobbing, whereas any other weapon you have to do see, this enemy is pretty annoying when you're actually in a melee focused build with him. Oops, too far. The reason why I like the sword and shield, it's fast and it can defend pretty well as well. That's the other reason why I like using the gun lance. For that reason. Because with the gun lance you can that would be the only problem I have with using melee weapons. Compared to bow guns, melee weapons, you have to keep them sharpened. Whereas if you're using the melee focus, not melee focus, the... Oops. If you're using like the heavy bow or light bow or the bow, you don't have to worry about sharpening or that. Stun them. We don't really have much we can do with him because there's no other enemies about. So our best bet here is just to take him down here and launch him into the wall.
Well done.
That's the only reason. Now you can see why I like the sword and shield. Fast dodging as well, which is pretty cool. And the reason why I wanted to come here to practice first is because, like I said, there's no penalties for doing it on this way. One thing I do miss about the gun lance is the gun lance had a really good, like, big move that did tons of damage. Yep. Wait for it. There we go. See, I think if I didn't have the Dango polisher on, I think it would be a lot more difficult to get that there sharpen off. Okay, he's going for his charges. Okay, he's running. We'll catch up with him. So let's go, guys, and catch up with him. Right, everything, we're good to go. Oh, we've got Bragas. That's alright, we can deal with Bragas.
Do it, great. Nothing personal, buddy.
What we're hoping is to get some of the large monsters kind of meeting up each other so they can fight, which kind of makes life a bit easier to take them down. But yeah, as you can see, like, sword and shield, it does okay damage. It's not as powerful as some other weapons, but the best thing about it is, like, you have that there defense, plus you have the ability to use items from blocking.
That's a good start.
My bad, I turned my back to him. Yeah, I do wish it did, like, we did a bit more damage, but we're giving up the damage, I guess, for the ability to do boom that just to block the attack. But then again, I guess you could do that on the gun lance as well. Send down. So, boom.
Mine now.
Let's get our loot. I don't know about other places, but at the minute I know that Monster Hunter Rise was on sale over here in the UK. It was only like £8 on sale, which I've had Monster Hunter World for a long time, but I never really played it much. But I started playing it again a wee bit. And that's another, don't worry, Monster Hunter Wild is included on the list to play as well. Oh, there's the next target, the Great Baka. Let's deal with him. Charge back a wee bit. How are you running already? You must have been fighting all our creatures. And yeah, I do want to get wild, but that'll be when I can afford to get wild. But for now, it'll be World, Rise, and I'll see about DVD. I like DVD, but I don't know. I still play it now in the game, but not as much as I've been playing this. I'm going to do an hour on YouTube to see how it goes, and then I'll probably be doing another hour or so on Twitch. Oh, you can see why you came here. Because obviously your fucking wee ones are here. Be careful if you're fighting the Great Baka, because Great Baka, he can put you asleep. But it doesn't really do much, it just kind of stops you from doing anything for a couple of seconds, which gives him a chance to come in and get a sneaky attack on you. So when he does that spit, that's him trying to put you asleep. So your best bet is just to kind of dodge out of the way of it. We're rolling. Sorry, you can do that quite well if you have like a fast weapon. If you don't have a fast weapon, just roll, sidestep out of the way and I'll still get you out of the way. There he goes for the split again. So do that and heal up while we have our shield up, which is no other weapon lets you do that, which is a weird one. Okay, he's asleep, so it gives us a chance to sharpen our weapon. The best thing is, even if you wake them up out of the sleep, I believe if you attack them when they're sleeping, it does more damage on them. There we go. Damn! That was actually my fastest kill on him in ages. Which is pretty insane actually. So all in all, it seems that the sword and shield is actually really good. I've kind of been sleeping on it for a while, trying out all the other weapons, but sword and shield seems to be, I don't know, seems to be really good. Great defensive capabilities as well, and having the ability to use items as well from having your weapon out. It's pretty cool. We're not trying to capture any of them, so we're not have the stuff to capture them, but we might try and capture the one that Aikido, is it, or something, whatever the hell it's called. But he's going to be a pain in the ass because the other ones in this mode, the other ones come back after time, even if you gather them, or even if you slay them, or if you actually capture them, doesn't matter, they'll still come back over time. So expeditions basically let you go and farm and do the stuff, which is pretty handy, to be honest with you. He's way up at the far side. It lets you, like I says, it just lets you kind of learn the weapons with no failure rates, and it also lets you're better, like, learn the basics in trading, and then once you've done that, go to expedition to wherever and practice on the live ones. Because going against live ones and going against the other ones, the one that you train against, is not really. It's handy to learn basics, but it's just, there's a lot of differences between them, because there's some moves that obviously your training dummy doesn't do, and you know, and there's some stuff that you kind of have to learn as you go along. So I would always advise people, have a look at the expeditions. They may not seem the most exciting compared to doing like all these big meet. Oh, hi. I do not like you, but okay. As I was saying, what was I saying again?
Nothing personal,
The
buddy.
Remobra.
Mine now.
But in simple terms, just play a game wherever you want. I'll be always available for people that ever want to group up or ever want to kind of join up for missions or that there. But, you know, I just say do the expeditions, learn your weapon, whatever, try different weapons in the expeditions. You can exit the expedition at any time, so, you know. And I believe there is no consequences if you fail or if you get knocked out. I don't think you can actually lose the expeditions, and you don't lose anything if you do get knocked out. You get to keep it all, so you know, it's just easier to learn off the actual live creatures than what it is just like a dummy. A dummy's handy for learning basics. But at the minute, the weapons I've tried is gun lance, sword and shield that I'm using at the minute,
What's this?
alright, so gun lance, sword and shield, the great sword, and also, okay, maybe go there. Let's see the way them other ones have came back. So I could end up using this to my advantage for them to end up fighting. Well, I actually think they might be fighting already. He's fighting somebody. They are fighting. Holy shit, okay. Well, let's get into this here. The one we want to focus on is this bugger here, because he's a pain in the ass. He does like fire attacks and He's just annoying all over. And that's who we have to go after for the next our next main mission for the villages. You see what I mean by the way he just kind of like does this. Heart's broken. Love to see it. Yep. Love having a shield. See when you use the great swords and out there they don't have the oh. Oops, I ran into that like an idiot. See what I mean? He just knocks you flying about. He is probably one of the harder ones that I've faced against yet. Now, if you're using the bow, the bow or bow gun or got there, he's not that difficult because a lot of the time you just kind of flip and hide out of the way.
There, all healed up.
Let's get him stunned. Trying to get him to sleep so I can there we go. So I can do my weights, get my weapon shard polished, or as they call it in this game. We're going to set up a couple of barrel bombs. When he's like that. Throw a couple at him, get him into the blue. Just be careful you don't get hit by the barrel bombs. Like as you see, that's what happened to me there. Because I'm getting too close. See what I mean? He's just so much fucking coverage. And I know he's probably not even anywhere near one of the harder ones. There he goes flying away. But he is pretty annoying. Oh great, company. And there's Great Baggy's back now as well. Now he's right here. Let's see, where is he? He's over there. Right. Do we want off these guys? I suppose. Do no harm. Mega potions, I don't really mind using them because I have tons of them.
Nothing personal, buddy.
Right, we're going to do another sharpen before we meet up with him. Right. The only thing is I do miss is having my recovery ammo. Yep, we'll use them anyway to take the damage to this other one. Oh hi. Ooh, I love that roundhouse kick. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like he's making this here little this Great Baggy Oh, the whole three of them are here. Jakers, though. Let's just do the mounted pursuit.
No problem.
This is not going to be freaking fun. Right, he's away. So let's deal with these ones. Ah, you bugger. Let's get on him.
This is gonna be good.
I do love the ability to hop on their backs when they're stunned, to be able to damage them in like a monster fight. Do the big move with him. Stuns him.
Goodbye.
Gets him away.
Brace yourself.
So you see what I mean by why I like doing the expeditions? Because they're handy to get like goodbye stuff, like materials and experience. And he's asleep, so we're going to do a quick heal for everybody.
That's what you made before.
Quick
Just a quick
sharpen.
polish.
And then give him health. Oh, I got too confident, over cocky there. Oh. These ones are pretty annoying when you're a melee focus build. As you can see with them, like they're kind of jumping about and all. As soon as spit. He's running now, so let him go. Right, what we need to do here. I don't have any more healing left. Well, not for me, I don't have any more healing left for teammates. Quick sharpen.
Gotta stay sharp.
That's why I liked having my recovery ammo when I was using the bow guns. Collect all these broken parts. Now, which one are we going after? I still think we've finished him off. Because they're all spread out again. That must last the whole mission, one of them, I guess. I didn't know that. I thought it was only like a certain length of time it lasted. No, it seems to be the whole mission. Wait for the... Oh no, I got healed from the fish, that's right. Up we go. It's up here recovering, so let's go and hunt them.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep, there's this roar. Block it. No, didn't get blocked time. Well, Sailor didn't get a block time, or he just kind of hit for it. Oh, I didn't even know that was a move. I could do that with a wire tap.
Let's see how you handle this.
Well, that's pretty sweet. Like, I like that a lot. There he goes with this sort of fire. No. See the wind. Roar. The problem is, I need to get the weapon sharpened again. But he's low, so we're going to try and capture him. So I need to get to the traps. Let's get a trap placed down.
I placed a trap. From the trap.
Get the trank bombs going. 1 and 2 should be enough. Bingo.
Farewell.
It's him captured. Sometimes it's better to capture them if you can, and the reason for that is you'll get, sometimes you can get stuff that you don't normally get. We could do a quick heal before we go after the next one. We want to collect our parts here.
Let's go.
Who is next on our list? Right, let's go deal with the Great Asuchi. Which is just right down below us. There he is. And we go for it. We might actually have enough to capture him as well.
Brace yourself.
Nope, never mind. We weren't paying attention to his health. Oh well, we'll just collect our materials. And Great Baggy is way up there at number 10. Well, you see why I go on expeditions a lot? Because having that ability to just leave whenever
Just a quick polish.
is quite handy. And honestly, I actually didn't think I would enjoy the sword and shield as much as I am. It's actually quite quite fun to use, dare I say it. Because it's pretty fast paced, it's pretty good defensive capabilities as well, which is pretty cool, and it also has like pretty fast combos. Getting Escardo. Oh, the Escardo, which is basically Snail, is basically healing for the whole group, as long as they stay within the circle. For so long.
Making progress.
See, I kind of like how, I like, one thing I do like about Monster Hunter, it's not a hold me hand game type of game. You know, it's quite takes you a wee bit to figure out what sort of weapon style you like and what works for you. But you know, there's no point of somebody turning around and saying, "Oh, use this weapon; it's the best weapon ever," or use this weapons because honestly, what could be good for somebody else might not be much good for you because you might not like that weapon style. Because that's why I see a lot of people using bows, and the thing about it is, I don't really like the bow. I like the bow guns, but I don't like the actual bow. So going for a spit. Yep. Got the block off.
Be off now.
Oh, he got me with a sleep. So you see what I mean? It just leaves you open for attack because you only can walk when he does that, if he hits you with that. And he seems to be very fond of doing it. So always be kind of on your toes with it. We'll try maybe capturing the Great Baggy.
Here it comes.
I like that weapon. I like that weapon art. There he goes with it again. But we have to wait till he gets the blue symbol below his picture. That'll tell us that he's weak enough to capture. Which is fine, we'll chase him down. Which gives us a chance to basically, while we're moving towards him, we might as well heal up and
Gotta stay sharp.
polish our weapons. And so that's the other bit of advice that you could have there as well, is when you're chasing them down, to I put it onto the pitfall trap. Yep. Right, he's blue, so that means we can try to capture him. So we just need to get him over here.
Put it down and grab.
And then get our trink bombs ready. Bingo. Now we blast him with the trink bombs. There we go. He's captured. Now we deal with his freaking minions. And just like that. So we made it, we caught the one that we have to go for, which is Asanog or whatever his name is. We slayed Great Anuchi twice. We also slayed Great Baka once, and we also
I'll be taking this.
got him captured as well. So I think that's a pretty decent expedition, to be honest. I think we did alright.
Looks like there's something here.
And honestly, I must admit, using the sword and shield, yeah, it doesn't hit as hard as some of the bigger weapons, but my god, the speed of it and the defensibility of it and all, I actually really like it. So we're just going to go and collect a wee bit more materials, and then we will finish the expedition. We're waiting for Nick. Get him healed up. Oh no, there he is. Okay. So when you're on the back of your Palamut, you can attack as well. Handy for dealing with these weird ones, and you know,
I'll be taking this.
not as good against the bigger ones.
Nothing personal, buddy.
So unless there's great issue back, so I guess maybe if you capture the other ones, they don't appear back. It's only no. Never mind. Don't even know what I was doing. I have a side quest to collect some honey as well. Because the other ones don't. Ooh, another camp. Nice. That'd be another place to get set up. You set up the camps in places because you have multiple places then to go to. You can fast travel between the camps, and you can go back to the camps at any time by fast traveling, and you do like recovery stuff and refill if you're using ammo focused weapons, or if you need to refill on healing or anything got there, which is pretty cool. It doesn't make you quit out of the mission. So that's the other bit of advice I was given that I seen on a video on YouTube. It was by, I can't remember his name now. Was it Gamer's Guide or Gamer's? I think it was Gamer's Guide or Gamer's Something. Don't think it wasn't Gamer's Weekend, was it? No, it wasn't. I think it was Gamer's Guide or something got there. They said about if you are on an online match, so to speak, or party or whatever you want to call it, if you are low in health, you're better off actually leaving the fight, fast travel back to one of the camps, recover health and all that while the other ones are still fighting, and come back and join back into the fight healthy. We're full on inventory space, so yeah, I think it's time to end the expedition. And then just come back over to the fight, refilled and re-equipped and all that stuff, so you don't, because I think you get 3 feints per time. Not a bad haul, like, I must say, not a bad haul at all. But yeah, as you can probably guess by my name, Excel and Failure.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, so we found our camp location, so we can bring him, talk to the market boy here, or the merchant, and he will give us a quest to collect stuff and all that stuff. So there's slay. This time we had to slay 8 Samite,
See you later.
so we can do that another time. And he will build up another sub place for us as well. Store all this. Like, I'm not overly knowledgeable about the game. All I know is I enjoy playing it, and I find it quite fun to play. Let's get... What's our traps like? Could probably go for a couple more of these just to have them in. Get some more shrink bombs. The other thing is, if you're using the bow guns, with the bow guns you get shrink ammo, which is a lot more easier to deal with. But shrink bombs do about the same job, so it's all good. We equip 329 potions. Stored all that, so let's head to blacksmith a second. See if we can do anything else with our weapons. So you can see these weapons I all have here. That's a fire weapon, I would say, but we haven't really. Well, I have to set up fire build, but the ones that do the best are probably the bone Kyokri does the most damage, but its durability is pretty shitty. The Asuchi sickle does alright, but it does about the same damage as my weapon I'm using at the minute, but it has like much higher durability. Same as that's what I'm using there, the Hypnos knife. It does 80 attack and it has okay durability. The Hunter's knife, which is the iron focused one, is attack 100, the sharpness and durability, or whatever you want to say, it's average, it's nothing special. If it's not in the green, it's nothing special. That one there is element ice on it. So in the frost place, it's not going to do much good. So I had the gun lance, as you can see the stuff I've created here. The baggy one, they're created. And no, I don't have it created. I can create it, but I don't have it created. I also tried out the charge blade. It's not too bad. It's similar to the sword and shield, but it has the ability to do like big damage by its impact files. With the different files it can activate. Insect glaive, I tried that. I just could not understand it at all. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Like, I get the idea of calling the thing and sending it at them and targeting all the parts of it and all that stuff. I just could not get into the swing of using it. So I couldn't. I liked it. I would love to have got good with it, but I just couldn't get used to it. Light bow gun, I use that quite a lot. It's actually really good. That was one I was using quite a bit there once I was able to create it, was the Wind Thief, which is from the sushi stuff. Then I was using the heavy bow gun as well. I liked the Wyvern Snipe one. See where it says special ammo. It's basically a special move. There's two. It has a Wyvern Heart, and Wyvern Snipe. The Wyvern Snipe is a loading ammo type, and it does like a big hit on them, and it blasts them and hits them like 3 or 4 times. It's pretty good. The Wyvern Heart is like a fully automatic machine gun. The bow I tried, I just couldn't get into the bow, to be honest with you. Just could not get into it at all. Hunting horn, I tried it and I don't think I've actually properly tried it here. I don't know how good it is. I would say it probably takes a good bit of skill to use it properly, because obviously you have the different melee effects, the stamina, recovery, A and health, defense up, sonic wave, all that stuff. You have like I would say it probably takes a bit to get used to. Lance, I don't know much about it. I haven't tried the lance at all. I tried the gun lance, not the lance. But the whip, must say the lance and shields do look pretty badass. So they do. Dual blades, I heard, were pretty good because they didn't do much damage, but they were really fast with the stylish combos. Not like that there, the monster, the dual axes there. Longsword, I haven't tried, so I don't know anything about it. I would say it's pretty cool because all them sort of weapons are, but yet again, I would say it's probably hard to learn. What weapons do you use yourselves? If anybody sees this or anybody catches this after the stream's over, what's your weapons that you use in Monster Hunter Rise and why? If you don't mind, let me know in the comments. I'm actually curious. Greatsword, I believe, is a safe bet. Does decent damage, hits hard. It's just not my style. So as of at the minute, my favourite weapon so far, I could not get the focus on the charge blade. I liked it, but it was too complicated for me to actually fully understand. I like my heavy bowgun, light bowgun. I like the insect glaive, but I would love to get good with it. But I'm pretty shitty with it. I have the gun lance and obviously my sword and shield. I need to get more plastron. Oh no, I actually can create it. It's ice, but that's the only problem. But that's level 2 as well. It's level 1. You know what? I'm going to create the whole 3 of these actually. So we're going to upgrade to that one. If anybody can give me a bit of info on what is the best way to use the insect glaive. Hornet Tad. Ooh, a Kinsec level 3. Interesting. Right, well, I will catch you all after. Thanks again for tuning in.